Welcome to episode number 4 of Scribble Artworks by Troy Thomas. My name is Troy Thomas. I'm an artist. I work in many different mediums and many different genres, but mostly with geometric abstraction. All right, so this episode of Scribble Artworks, I am going to show you some artworks that I created in the first half of 2015. We'll start with this piece here. This is Serpentine. This is 11 by 14 inches on Bristol board, and I've used only ballpoint pens to create this artwork. Did this on January 31st, 2015. Here we go with Gumballs. I did this in February 2015. You'll see, I've mentioned this in other episodes too, but a lot of my artwork will have circles. Big feature in a lot of my artwork, circles. No exception with this piece, of course. So the reason I called this Gumballs kind of remind me of gumballs in a gumball machine. What do you see? It's a bunch of circles. We go with Wabi Sabi. That's the title of this one. I created this in February 2015. Just ballpoint pen. Again, it's 11 inches by 14 inches on Bristol board. For this piece here, I got the pens right here. I just used 4 different colors here. Big ballpoint pens. Those are the only colors used for this whole entire piece. This piece is called Weeble Rank. Did this in March 2015. 2 other artists have inspired this piece here. Victor Vassarelli and Bridget Riley. If you know those artists, you'll probably know why I called it, or why I was inspired by them for this piece. As far as the name Weeble Rank, I don't know if you remember those toys called, I can't remember the name of the toys, but I think they're called the Weebles. Remember the commercials that Weeble wobble and they don't fall down? So, yeah. That's my demand in mind, I guess. All right, I used Papermate Inkjoy pens for this piece here. It's 11 inches by 14 inches. I created this in March 2015. Voltaic washboard. Unless you're from the South, maybe you might call it voltaic washboard. I prefer to call it voltaic washboard. Kind of remind me of those old time washboards. All right, next few pieces, did these 8 by 10. So I went a little bit smaller. This piece here is called Out of Sight. Did this in April 2015. Came up with that name just because kind of looked like some kind of a robot or something. And its eyeball popped out for some reason. I don't know why. But Out of Sight. This one's called 4 Buttons, 1 Heart. Not much to say about this piece, just some circles up top, kind of look like buttons, and you got a big old heart in the middle of this. Oh, here we go. Butterfly. Kind of look like butterfly, maybe? Symmetrical, got butterfly wings. Maybe this way. Did this in June 2015. It's inspired by some paintings that I've done many years before this. One thing to note, you'll see I don't sign my name to the front of these artworks. One reason I do that is because when somebody buys my artwork, they can hang it on their wall however they want. So if they like it like this, That's how they can hang it. If they like that, you can hang it that way. Without a signature on there, you're not going to know which side is upside down, which side is right side up. Yeah. Most of my scribble work pieces I do in a portrait mode, but yeah, if you want to do it, view it in landscape mode, that's perfectly fine with me. Once you buy it, it's yours. All right, one more piece to show you in this episode. 11 inches by 14 inches again. This one was done in June 2015. It's called Alchemy. Another thing I do, instead of circles, which this one doesn't have any circles in it, but one other feature in a lot of my artworks is symmetry. So if you see this piece here, it's symmetrical. Not much else to talk about this. So that's the first half of 2015 for this episode. I'll come back for the next episode and I'll go through the second half of 2015. If you're on Instagram, that's the place you need to follow me on Instagram, because I post a lot of stuff on there. All of my finished artworks, piece by piece, I post on there. But I also post a lot of in-progress pieces, stuff that I'm working on, a lot of sketches. As soon as I'm finished with sketch, a lot of times I'll post that up. However, a lot of those posts, I only have up for a few days, maybe a few weeks, and then I'll archive those. So if you go back through a lot of the older pictures in my feed, you'll see it's just finished artwork. So if you follow me and you regularly come back every day and you look through my Instagram feed, you're going to see a lot of in-progress stuff. I'm also on Facebook, Art by Troy Thomas. I think I forgot to mention Instagram. So Instagram is also at Art by Troy Thomas. And then also here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Come back and watch more episodes. If you haven't watched the first 3 episodes yet, go back and watch those. I start with episode number 1, where I start with the first piece that I created back in 2010, and I work my way up. So until next time, have a great day.